What's up, you guys? So I know my vlogs are usually for like reptiles and like sneaking them into and out of the house, but today I kind of wanted to start something new, a new kind of like series. I'll probably make like a new playlist on YouTube for it. I just have to find out how to do that. But what it's going to be about is Ramadan, and more specifically working out and maintaining muscle, and like working out, maintaining muscle the best you can during this month. And for all you people who don't know what Ramadan is, it's basically just this holy month that Muslims have where they fast, which basically means no eating or drinking from before sunrise to after sunset. I insert not even water questions over here. For those of you who do know what Ramadan is, you know that with it comes an increase in spiritual gains, but a significant decrease in physical ones. But yeah, so the series is just gonna be kind of me, kind of like vlogging my like techniques, my like training progress, and sharing it with you guys, and then also just like showing you guys like what I'm gonna be eating, how I'm going to be getting in like significant protein intake, which is around like 155 grams for me within that short period of time that you can eat. Yeah, so I know for a lot of people it's like already hard enough to work out as is, and then Ramadan comes along and you know you can't eat or drink all day, so obviously you're not gonna work out during the day, and then on top of that you're tired, you have to pray at night, you get to break your fast, and then there's no time to hit the gym in between there because right afterward you go to the mosque to pray, and by the time you're done with that it's been like a couple hours of you standing, which is actually really tiring, and you just want to go home and sleep. And I know a lot of you have like work or school, summer school in the morning, so I will be going after Tarawih at night, but for some of you I will go before iftar. Show you guys that you can actually hit a workout before iftar also. You just got to be a little bit more careful, but yeah, it's doable, and then just break your fast right afterwards. And some of you may not even care about working out during that month because it's just like, you know, a month for you to grow spiritually and focus on your connection with God. And honestly, if that's important to you, and I'm sure it is to all of us to some extent, but if it's more important to you than working out, then you're a fucking loser. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you know, I respect that. But that being said, I personally don't feel like it'll be harming anything to take out 1.5 to 2 hours a day to just hit the gym also. And you know, taking care of your body is also something important in Islam. So if you look at it that way, then it's like you're doing good also. For those of you who have like just started working out, you know, like a month ago in the summer, you're like, oh yeah, I want to get that summer bod and everything like that. And Ramadan comes along, and now you feel like, oh no, like I'm gonna lose everything that I just gained in that 1 month because of this month. Or for people who just work out like more consistently, like year round, and then always witness like a decrease in performance during Ramadan. Or if you're just getting started into workout, I'll try to cater to like everyone by just like giving some tips and tricks that I've found helpful over the past few years. So yeah, now a little bit about myself. My name is Shazane, if you don't know, which you probably do because if you found this video, you're probably following me somewhere already. And in terms of fitness, I've been working out since I was like 16, but that was just like, that's when I started. So I would go like to the rec center like once a week with friends, and we'd do like some bicep curls and then dip. It was pretty sick. Then I'd say I got more into the groove of things probably a couple years ago, where I'd start going, pretty much have like on and off weeks where I'd go for like a week, be like, oh yeah, I'm feeling it, this is amazing, and then something came up, and then like I would get sick or just have like a ton of work to do and I wouldn't be able to go anymore, and then I would just like fall off that way. and like another week of going, or maybe like 2 weeks, or sometimes even at most like 2 months of like consistent gym going before something happened and it was all just like destroyed, all my hard work. So finally last November of 2016 is when I started going. Like this was towards the end of November. Actually no, sorry, I lied. December, winter break. So halfway through December, I found myself going every day, and it's been like that until now, May 24th or 3rd or something like that. So I took a couple of weeks off because 1 week I had the flu, 1 week I had salmonella, which if you watch any of my other vlogs you easily know why or how I got it. Anyway, I'm pretty content with the progress that I've made. I even started a fitness page. I'll leave the @ in the description. And yeah, now I'll just show you a little bit of my physique and tell you a little bit of how or what I'm going to be eating and like kind of my workout routine. Alright, so here's what I'm at right now. I have gone to the gym today. I've not done cardio yet. This is flexed. This is unflexed. Got biceps, and that's my chest. Luckily for me, I'm wearing jeans right now because my legs are embarrassingly small. Definitely one of my weak points that I gotta work on. Like I don't neglect them, but I did start working them really late, like probably pretty much in December. Yeah, this past December is when I started working them like as religiously as other body parts. So they're lagging behind a little bit, but I'm working on it. My back and my triceps, I'll have to show you guys whenever I get a tripod and a different camera, because this one's not even mine, which also means I have to delete all these videos because they're kind of weird to give back to someone on their camera. Alright, and now to show you guys a little bit of what I'm going to be eating these next 30 days to try my best to maintain everything that I've worked so hard for. Like I said, I actually don't know if I've said this yet, but I don't actually know if this is going to work. Like my routine is kind of like a learning experience for me, and I'm just kind of putting it out there. If you guys want to follow it, you can also. I feel like it should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. It's kind of just like an intermittent fast, which I'll explain in a second, except like even longer than that. And if you look at Kino Body, not a huge fan of him, like personally, but gotta give it to him. You know, he's like super strong, super cut, all while intermittent fasting. So here we have a lineup of, this is I think almost, this is around 80 grams of protein over here. So this right here is pretty good. Pure protein, 21 grams. I think it tastes pretty, it's like edible, you know? It's not like some protein bars you get out there are like, Jesus Christ, like why did I eat this? And this complete cookie, this actually sucks in terms of macros, but as opposed to other cookies out there, it'll give you 16 grams, which is pretty good. Serving size is actually only half, but I eat the whole thing, and that'll put you at a whopping 380 calories. So this is another 20 grams, the Cliff Bar chocolate mint. It's actually really good. Actually, all these are pretty good in terms of flavor and taste. And this protein water, which I actually just found a couple weeks ago, but I think it tastes pretty good. It tastes kind of like Gatorade, except the consistency is a little thicker, but that's also 20 grams. So yeah, that'll all put me at around like 80 grams of protein. And then I also get a shake from Lifetime, a cocoa matcha shake, which I won't be getting as often anymore, just because I'm not going to be going to the gym while the Life Cafe, which is where I get it from, will be open. So I'm going to try and make it at home. I already know all the ingredients, I just have to buy the stuff. And then just 20 grams of whey protein in there also. So that'll put me at 100, and then the other around 55, because I'm trying to hit like 155, because I think that's how much I weigh. It's actually been a long ass time since I weighed myself. But the other 55-ish grams I will get from food that like my mom makes, or you know, just like chicken, fish, eggs, like actual protein. So these four things will put me at about 910 calories, I think, if I did all my math correctly, which there's a good chance that I didn't. But yeah, so what did I say? 910, and then the shake will put me at around like 1110 calories, and then the rest will just come from like basically, like I said, the food that my mom makes, other protein, chicken, fish, eggs. I'm gonna try and get it to around 2000. That might be kind of hard or easy depending on what I decide to eat, because I know I could easily eat, like especially after like a long day of fasting, there's like things in my head that I'm just like craving and I could easily eat them, like fruit by the foot, gushers. We actually stock up on just like a bunch of junk food. Well, I'm actually supposed to do that today because it's starting today. So yeah, depending on all that stuff, I'd say that I also don't track my calories or macros. I just kind of like eyeball everything, which probably isn't good, but I'm fine with it. And I still see like progress. Also, the reason I eat like mostly whatever I want is because I also do cardio every day for like 20 minutes HIIT, which is high interval intensity training, high intensity interval training. And I usually burn anywhere from 300 to 400 calories doing that. But yeah, so I would do cardio every day. I'm actually about to go do it right now. But when I'm fasting for the next month, I don't think I'm gonna do it. Just because I should be burning fat theoretically through the fast. It's like that your body uses carbs first, and then, well, according to like keto bodies, like intermittent fasting, like 14, 15 hours a day of not eating, your body taps into like the fat and starts burning it. So really, I don't think I need to do that much cardio, and not to mention, after you fast for that long and you like take a bite of basically anything, you're like immediately full and you can barely eat. So I'm really gonna be like pushing myself and forcing myself to hit the protein at least, meaning that I probably won't have room for like other stuff that's heavy in carbs and therefore like heavy in calories. So yeah, other than that, in terms of content, the videos that I'm gonna be posting are probably gonna be like, I'll probably take you to the gym with me, maybe. I might do like 2-minute videos of like every day in the gym and compile that at the end, or I might just do like a couple days of training videos, like short clips from it, and then also just like a little bit of what I eat. And then at the end of each week is when I'll do like, I'll basically be posting once a week. And so in that video will be that stuff that I just said, as well as like somewhat of a physique update, as well as like how my strength has been influenced because of my diet and the fast, like if I'm still seeing like increase in strength, if I'm seeing progress, or if it's being hindered, if I think I should change anything, stuff like that. Any tips that I found helpful or any problems that I may have faced, I'll just address them all in the video. And talk about a little bit of my routine the next video, I think. Yeah, if you want, you can check it out on my Instagram also. I post pretty much like every workout, like set for set, rep for rep on there. So yeah, that's shaz.fit. And other than that, yeah, I hope you guys might find this series helpful. Maybe some of you will follow it. Maybe it'll motivate some of you. Maybe not. Mostly, so yeah, I think that'll be it for this video. I'm excited to see where this takes me. In my head, like ideally, I'll be like super ripped and super strong at the end of this, but I know that's not gonna happen, or at least I actually don't think that'll happen. It is only a month, and I will be like fasted. So if anything, hopefully I want to see some fat loss, a little bit more definition and striations, and then yeah, just keep up with my routine that I'm doing right now, which involves progressing at like a pretty slow pace. But yeah, just stick to that and see where it takes me. And yeah, I hope this might help some of you guys. And if you think it might, then go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be uploading another video next week. So until then, peace out, Ramadan Mubarak. Don't forget to fast, pray, all that good stuff. And yeah.